watching one of the most special events at the North American Reform Biennial, our ARZA Canada meet and greet reception for Israeli and Canadian delegates. I'm sure you can feel the ruach, the spirit, and the strong bonds between our two Reform communities in Israel and Canada. Shalom Chaverim. Hello, dear friends. I'm Miriam Perlman, and I'm so proud of how our organization has grown and strengthened over these past 5 years. You know, people often ask me, what does ARZA Canada do? And I like to say we work on both sides of the ocean. In Canada, we work with the Reform Jewish community and our 25 congregations to strengthen and deepen Israel engagement. In Israel, we work with our Israeli colleagues to promote, support, and help grow the Israel Reform movement. ARZA Canada is the Zionist voice and advocacy arm for the Canadian Reform movement. We are highly respected among the many Zionist and progressive organizations. And in fact, I'm very proud to tell you that through our hard work and increased membership, ARZA Canada has emerged as the strongest organization in the Canadian Zionist Federation, winning the largest number of mandates for this Congress. So what do? We keep in touch with our membership through social media, newsletters, email blasts, and more. We work directly with our Canadian Reform congregations to support Israeli programs and special events. We sponsor Israeli Reform clergy and leaders to travel across Canada, and yes, even during our very cold winters, to visit congregations, to teach, and to build partnerships. In order to engage our youth and young adults, ARZA Canada offers scholarships to study and reform programs in Israel. We also contribute to Israeli programs at Camp George, the one Reform summer camp in Canada. And with regard to Israel, in normal times, we travel to Israel for organized events, conventions and conferences, congregational missions, visiting Israeli Reform communities, deepening our partnerships, and building meaningful relationships. In normal times, ARZA Canada sends a minimum of 18% of our revenue to IMPJ. So in this COVID time, we had to become creative. We did something innovative and unique. We raised almost $100,000 for IMPJ through a virtual Rise for Reform fundraiser with inspiring musical programs and stories from both Israeli and Canadian clergy, staff, and lay leaders. It was a call to action for Canadian Reform Jews. It was an exciting, inspiring, bonding, and successful fundraising event. ARZA Canada is led by a strong, entirely volunteer executive and board. We are passionate about our love for Israel and about working together for a pluralistic, democratic, and Jewish state of Israel. May we go together from strength to strength.